Just so you guys know, I did get a D in speech the first time I took it, so if I bombed this, that's why.
Okay, all right, that's all right.
Wait, can you wait for your mom?
No pressure.
Case, wait till the...
Step up. Can you wait for your mother?
Come on, Charlene.
Let's go, get over here, Char, come on. Play tennis, you can go faster, come on.
Whoa! Not with those shoes. Not with these.
Uh-oh.
Is that all the cameras really?
And the silence, Casey.
There's few people in this world that are naturally attractive, smart, athletic, witty, romantic, and charming.
Is that you?
Many of these traits, they don't come overnight. They take years of practice, fine-tuning, just to master them. But deep down inside, I know that I owe some of these to Cory.
Very
Side
good.
one done. Alright, just to raise our hands, who here is on the bride's side?
Thanks, Terry. I heard your whoop up.
On the groom's side? I see you guys back there too.
You're not loud.
Just goes to show, it's like the saying, quality versus quantity. Okay.
You want to see the entire side of our family? Hey, you're lucky the garbage room is locked up.
Yeah, he said that there's cement shoes over there in case I mess up. Let the whistle.
Have that beer there.
Alright, let's just all give a little round of applause for all the families that set this night up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody put the time in, effort, sweated, made the arrangements. Terry killed it. Sweat? Is that where? Yeah. Take that one back.
D minus. You can only get better.
As best man, I was supposed to get my brother to the wedding. Check. Good. I'm also supposed to congratulate the mothers and fathers out there. And also say how beautiful the bridesmaids are. I haven't seen them tonight. I don't know what they look like. I have a girlfriend, so if they're beautiful, I'll take your word for it. Alright, so you just stand up for this one. Uh-oh, 2 seconds. Oh man, 2 seconds.
Yes.
Throw it down, Just a quick physical comparison here. A lot of people don't think that we're brothers. And I can't argue with them. A lot of siblings are out there, I'm sure, and you probably feel me when I say that a lot of times we live in the shadows of our But literally, I live in the shadows of my older brother. I think Cory's looked like this since I was in 6th grade. And I think I've looked like this since I was in 6th grade. Now, obviously, we're different people, but we have a lot of the same characteristics and interests. Over the years, we've grown up together and kind of been on each other's team and decided, you know, what we thought was cool and all the different sports we played. When we were really young and innocent, we we used to play Legos and ride our bikes down the streets, and we spent hours on the Nintendo when it first came out. Soccer was a big part of our lives, but slowly something kind of changed, and Cory and I became closer as best friends, and when that happened, there was sort of an increase in some, if not all, of the below. Broken windows, timeouts, injuries, broken picture frames, broken vases, emergency room visits, some gray hairs popping up, parents. These activities started changing. Started off as innocent and spontaneous, kind of veered towards sneaky and cultivated after that, calculated. It was a two-man wolf pack. And we started taking interest in different activities, like we were SWAT team members and special forces, and we'd sneak out at night when they thought we were going to bed, and we'd be in all black like we're ninjas, going outside, grabbing fruit and throwing it at cars as they're going by, hiding in bushes. We used to give my mom hell when we would hide in department stores in the middle of the rack, so that when she looked underneath, she couldn't see us, but we were just in there.
And I'm screaming.
Until she had the manager of the store put herself on the loudspeaker looking for us, and then we knew we were in trouble. But it's just something.
And you wonder why I call him here.
It's just something as your younger sibling, you kind of look up to this firstborn, number one child, and you know there's something that you see that's special in them. Is there any? Who else is a younger sibling out there? All right, you guys feel my pain. Since day one, it's a competition. We learn all the secrets. We watch how you do things, calculate, and we have one goal: to beat the number one child. We don't always do it, but that's what we try to do. I've seen him from his soccer teams to his baseball teams, learned his traits, the secrets, what works, what doesn't, how to beat him in rock, paper, scissors, rock skipping, skateboarding, it goes on and goes on. I had to master these skills in order to get his respect. And it took a while, finally gained his approval. But unfortunately, along the lines, I kind of had to listen to some of the suggestions he said for me to do. Some of the ideas he thought were a good idea when I was little. Now, of course, some of that bit me in the ass, and I wish I hadn't done those things. There was a time at night when we were being babysat, and I thought it was a good idea. Casey, why don't you put that battleship piece in your nose? See what happens. Of course. I did it. It was a red one, remember? And it freaking got stuck in my nose.
That's why your nostrils are so big.
They put me in a papoose. Just tongs that were like this long. I haven't played Battleship since then. Now this story I won't tell as good as my dad, but I know we're on a time crunch, so I'll just say the story. So it'll take a while if he tries to do it. There was a time where we were on a timeout, my brother and I, and we were in, I can't remember if it was my bedroom or Cory's bedroom, and we had the door closed, we were on a timeout, and we didn't know it at the time, but my dad was waiting outside the room, just kind of hearing what was going on in there. We were supposed to be quiet. And I don't remember this, but from what he says, he could listen in and he heard this whispering, and it was going, "Hey, Casey. Hey, Casey. Say this. Say, hey, Daddy. Na, 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 na." No, Cory, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. Yeah, no, it's okay. So he's sitting there listening to this whole thing, just waiting for the moment that he can turn this around on Cory and catch him in the act. And sure enough, I did. Daddy, hey, Hannah, and he kicks the door open. What's going on? And so he asked Cory, what did he just say? Dad, he just said, nah. And he set me up for it. Of course, he interrogated Cory, and Cory didn't know what happened. He just being a bad kid. He must have been a bad kid, Dad. So some of the things I listened to him, wish I didn't, but for the most part, he steered me straight. Crazy ideas sometimes ill-thought ideas, but your heart's always been true. Your generosity amazes me still, to this day. And although you sometimes do get burned because of it, you never hesitate to help others in need. Hold on. You're my best friend. Partner in crime. The other half of the two-man wolf pack. I'm milking this one, so just have to go along with it. Tough luck. Now, times have changed since the days you collected Beanie Babies. We're talking about over 100 Beanie Babies. No joke.
He did.
And the Pokemon cards.
Kyle wants us.
We've always said to a lot of people that look at us for the first time and think one of us was the mailman's kid, we always say that Cory got the looks, and what? Casey got the brains. That's right. But the smartest thing you've ever done was propose to this woman right here. And asked her to spend the rest of her life with you. And let's face it, times have changed. I've gotten a little handsome too myself. Now, there's many reasons why I think Lauren is amazing. She's smart, she's gorgeous, she's caring, sensible, thank God, competitive, adventurous, trustworthy, spontaneous, outgoing, it goes on and on. She's family-oriented at the heart, and that's what really matters. There's been moments where I've noticed that she is definitely the one for my brother. For different reasons. But one of them happened last night. We're walking outside. We drop something off at the car. We're coming back in. And all of a sudden, as you hear this, crickets, all of a sudden, she rips the hugest bird that I have seen in a long time. I mean, ripped it. And I'm following behind her. I'm just outside the shockwave of it. And so I throw out my little belch, and she looks back and she goes, that was weak. That moment sealed the deal. You could have the paperwork there. I would have signed it. It's official. This girl is meant to be with this guy. Now, over the years, because of how loving my brother is, he has given his heart out to many people. And sometimes when you give a person a key to your heart, it's something that later you want to come back and get. So, if anybody in this area here has been given a key to Cory's heart, would you please bring it back?
Oh, that's hysterical.
Besides his mother, of course. There's only one girl that has his key to his heart, and it's this girl right here. Let's raise your glasses, people. To the newlyweds, Corin and Lori. He's going so good. Cory and Lori Caputo.
Is that the props he was talking
I
about?
guess so.